Hello, Leo. I am shuffling your cards so I can draw 2 cards for you, but I'm going to do a business reading for those Leos amongst you who are freelancers, entrepreneurs who have their own business. And I will draw from a few decks. I'll start with these cards. This is I always have to look because it's the Druidcraft Tarot. I really like this tarot deck for the U cards because the images are really good. So let's see, Leo. Okay, so I usually don't do reversals, and somehow in this deck, reversals showed up. I think it must have been with shuffling, or I dropped them or something like that. But okay, we start with a Tower card for you. Now, Tower cards are nothing to be afraid of. Sometimes people think, oh my god, everything's being destroyed. But what the Tower does, it only destroys those things that really need to go. And then you have a Two of Wands reversed. Now, the Two of Wands, when it's up like that, it's about having a plan, reaching somewhere, going somewhere, and having a very defined direction. It's climbing a hill. Yes, look at this man. It's like he's climbing that hill, and there is a few ways he can go on that hill. But with it reversed, it feels like you don't have a definite plan here. You don't have a definite vision for your career, or not for your career, for your business. But what the Tower indicates is that you yourself want to somehow, I'm not saying, destroy is a real word to use here, but it's really that you want to destroy, or you want to get rid or take away some parts of your business. And this can be, some products, some services, some things that drag your energy down. It can be maybe some clients who really bring you down. It can be some collaborations that really don't work, or some people that work for you, if you have people working for you, that really are not the right fit for your business, for your enterprise. But the thing is, you don't know how to do that. You don't know how to do the cleanup. You have no vision of how to do the cleanup, and there's probably some emotional barriers here for starting this Tower, but you really want to do that because this Tower, these are the U cards. So for me, it's an intention you have for your business. It's not something that's usually the Tower is really something external, but probably the cause here, the cause for you wanting to do the big cleanup in your business is an external factor. Now I'm going to pull 9 cards, so we're going to see, and I have a cold. It's not corona related. I did a test yesterday. It's nothing like that. But really, you can hear it in my voice. So I'm thinking of myself. You remember that episode for Friends when Monica had her cold and she had the sexy voice and she wanted to keep that sexy voice? Well, I'm sort of thinking of myself like Monica. Only I don't know if my voice is sexy. It just sounds nasal to me, but okay. Anyway, I'll hear it in the edit what it sounds like. Okay, so just forgive me that I'm sounding nasal, yes? Okay, 9 cards for you. Okay, these 2 came out. How do you want them? How? You want this first? Okay. Okay, so we start with the Hermit. So you're thinking about this, and you have been thinking about this. And I feel that you want some more smoothness. The Six of Cups for me is there is an emotional element. As I said, there is an emotional element to that Tower. Okay, I'm just going to pull them first before I go into the cards. Okay, how? Okay, you want them like this, okay. Now, it's not that important because I don't really do positional readings, but still, sometimes the way they are coming out, I like that they want this in the middle, smack in the middle of the reading, because you'll see. I won't get ahead of me. Okay, now there's 6. So we have here the Empress, the King of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, Six of Pentacles. I always name the cards because that helps me get into my groove. That's one thing. But it also, is for you, for your information, so that you can, those of you who really want to learn more about the cards, I'm really thinking of doing a small, course online. And yeah, for those of you who are interested, I may be doing that soon. But okay, I love that you end with this Magician here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards of the 9. I'm going to put my microphone. Okay, so I apologize. I had to stop my video because when I moved my microphone, my camera started dropping. My device that is holding my camera was falling over, so I had to. Okay, then I lost my viewfinder, then I had to restart everything. But that doesn't matter. The cards are here. I'm still in this energy because, okay, we start with the Hermit. So that tower thing, it's something you have been thinking about. And you're really considering it deeply. It's not a rash decision you're going to make and you're making. You really don't know how you're going to do the decision because of the Two of Wands here reversed. Okay, this one here. But you do have a feeling, an emotional feeling with it. Six of Cups. It's something that, yeah, there is an emotional element to it. I'm not going to read this card very separate because this is really an additional information about the why of this cleaning. It has an emotional aspect. And that's why you're not taking rash, quick, or, unthought through decisions. You're really thinking this through. And you're really also considering how you're going to put this cleanup in place. How are you going to execute it? Now you'll find a way, because the Empress is here. You'll find a way to do so. You'll find a way to get rid of first of all, your reticence, your fear of actually getting the tower activated, of doing that, of moving on and taking your decision on the tower. You're going to put it through and will be done in a graceful way. This is the Empress card, yeah. It's going to be done in a nice, in a kind, in a graceful way. So if this is about products that you're offering or services that you're offering, it's quite simple because you can just say, okay, I'm not doing that anymore. But if it's about cleaning up people, which has to do with people, whether they're clients or they're people working for you or collaborations, that's a little bit more emotional. And that's why I think it has to do with that. So have a think for your business what this is about. But you can do this in a graceful way, in a kind way, in a way that you can still reach out to those people afterwards. So I feel it's more about collaborations or clients, not so much people working for you, but more people who you work with, external collaborations that you feel are not longer fruitful, but there is still an element of emotion there. So it's maybe somebody that you know that you've been working with, but that's really not bringing anything fruitful or anything that works for you anymore. You feel it's not working out, but you can tell so in a way that doesn't destroy the relationship. It just needs to go from your business and it needs to be said. It needs to be put into the world. It needs to be set into words. It doesn't mean that you cannot work together anymore in the future. But if you can do this in a kind way, it will open up. I'm going to start with the middle card here. It will open up change for you, and it opens up new opportunities and new ways forward in your business for you. So in a way, this Wheel of Fortune tells me that change is important to do, whether you're, even if it's emotional, and even if you really don't see how you're going to do that because of the delicacy of it, it will be good for you. So if you know this, it's going to probably be easier to actually do it, and to actually do it in a kind way, in a nice way, and kindly letting people down. It's a bit like that, but it's going to open up new paths for you. It's going to open up your creative passion again. Because as I said in the beginning, it feels like this tower is the things that you want to clean up are dragging your energy down, are really, draining you. And when something drains you in your business, then the creative force of your business, it goes away. But look at this card. This is also quite a Leo card in a way, because look at all the lions here. So it's not lions. Yeah, there's lions and salamanders. Yeah, there's the two of them. So the salamander usually is a very magical creature, but the lion portrays the power. So the power and the fire. Leo is a fire sign, yes? You are a fire sign, so you can get your creative juices back. And I think you'll be relieved as well when you finally say what you need to say. I think you're going to be relieved. And I think you're going to save yourself some money as well. Because not only is this collaboration draining you of energy, I feel it also makes you lose money in some way. And I don't know which collaboration. It could be as simple as somebody who does your online services or your website and it doesn't work out and you need somebody with, a refreshed eye, with somebody who has a more fertile look at your business and can bring you a little bit more of a wow factor in your business or your online presence, for example. So it could be as simple as that. So that's not a too difficult thing to take care of. But maybe you don't know how to do it because maybe you haven't found somebody else that really speaks to you to take on that part, to do that part, to do that service for you, to do that collaboration for you. Maybe you haven't found them yet, but I feel that you will find them because you have that Empress card here. You also have here that Six of Cups card. So I feel that you will find the right person to substitute that person that you're collaborating with. The more I'm reading here and the more I'm getting into the reading, the more I feel it really has to do about a certain collaboration. Now, collaboration doesn't need to be active collaboration that you're working together to make money. But I feel it's more like somebody who offers services to you and these services no longer bear fruit or are no longer, you don't like the service that they offer to you. So that could be somebody who really takes care of your website, of your social media presence. It could be your accountant. It could be a lawyer. It could be somebody, a photographer you work with, something like that, who makes the pictures for your website. I don't know what you're doing, of course, depends on the type of business. So have a think. Who is that person that no longer sparks energy in your business and for your business? And that needs to be removed, because when you remove it, again, that means that you will earn more money again. Because again, when your social presence or maybe your website is not up to date and it's not speaking to people and people click away from it quickly, then you may lose money because they're not clicking through. They're not buying anything from your website, something like that. So yeah. It is something to do with, I feel there is an element of money involved as well with this Four of Pentacles. And you feel that these people that you are working with, they need to go because they're not bringing you, these work together, yeah? You have been maybe losing out on some money and you're seeing that. And even maybe they're asking or they're overcharging. And you think, but why the hell am I paying so much for your service while really you're not doing that much for my business, or you're really not providing me the service that you promised or in the right way. So you need to substitute those people. And I think you're going to find the right substitute, the right people here because of that Empress card, yes, but you will need to search for them. Because again, you need to be wise with your money as well. It's not like money goes out and you're paying somebody for a service they don't do well or they don't do like your business needs them to do. Then you have to rethink that. But this is why I feel here, this Page of Wands tells me that you're going to find somebody that is also creative, just like you, that understands this energy and your vision. And that here, because this is a page, for me, this is a fresh collaboration. Just hold on. For me, this is really, yes, the beginning, the start of a new collaboration. You know, it's very funny that I say that, because there's not two people. It's not, for example, the Two of Cups or something like that. But I feel this is the person you're going to find that has a creative vision, that has a sort of similar vision to yours. And my camera is a bit lopsided, so my cards, when I put them in my viewfinder, they were a bit lopsided, aren't they? But okay, I'm not going to touch my camera, because if it falls over again, I can start over again. So yeah, somebody with that has a feel for your vision, that has a feel for what you want and what you need in your business. But this is a fresh collaboration. This is a page energy, yeah? It's a new energy. But I think with this magician here at the end, that collaboration, that new person, this one, they know what to do with your business. They know what you need to move your business forward again, and they know what you need to steer your business in the direction of, again, being fruitful, being fertile, being rewarding, being bringing in money. Because at the end of the day, you're in your business because you like what you're doing, yes, but you're also in it because you need to live from it, yeah. So it needs to work. We have to be practical. I mean, if we're not that, I'm sorry, but then you can't be in business, because there is that practical aspect, yes, because you have to pay your bills. You have to live, you have to pay your bills, you have to pay your business bills, so yes. Okay, I'm going to pull first a card from here, which is the Everyday Witch Tarot. Then I'm going to pull a card from the Good Tarot. And then I'm going to move on to the Clarifiers. And then we'll end with 2 oracle cards, 2 messages for you. And those messages usually are reminders or extra clarification, or whatever. It depends how they come out. So let's have a look here. So all my decks, just that you know, have been shuffled before I start. But then I shuffle again, that they have been cut and put together again. Okay, 8 of Cups. Walking away. Really, it's very clear in this card. It's leaving these cups here, these emotional elements. There is an emotional element to it, yes. It's leaving these people or person that you work with, or company that you work with, behind. You're walking away. It's really, you need to do that. That is the indication. That is the way to do it, to go about. Only you don't know how to do it because you're a bit afraid, because But I think you'll find the right way and the kind way to end collaboration. I think you'll have that, because you have here, and it's interesting that you have 2 8s here, and 8s are very good numbers, is a successful number. 8s have an abundancy to it. So in a way, here you're walking away, but then the 8 of Pentacles tells me that you're diligently choosing another person or another company to work with, and that you're also looking at the values of the people you're going to work with, and also you have looked at the values of these people here, or that company that you're walking away from, and they no longer align, and you need that alignment. So let's see what the Good Tarot brings out. Again, these have been shuffled. So I will not be doing a lot of readings today because of my state, my health state. It's really, my head is a little bit like there's clouds in it. Okay, so the Love card came out. So that is, again, that emotional aspect, but also you have to love yourself and you have to love your business. Don't forget that, because if you keep on working with these people, your money is going to go down the drain, and there's not going to be that change. Your business may stagnate and may stay in the same place, and then there is no cleanup. But if you do things with love, and also by loving your own business, you can find a way to kindly say, okay, we're not collaborating anymore. And then you can find somebody else who does align with your values. Who does align. You really also have to consider who is that. It's not only about, walking away, it's also about delicately considering who can replace them, who can do the service in their place, or who can replace that company or that person that provides the services and do a good job and really aligns with my values and the values of my company. There is this element of value-based. And really, when your company is based on the energy that you put out and has the values that you want to put in the world, then usually your company has legs to grow, has legs to walk, has legs to become good. Now, if you don't align that, sometimes it goes completely haywire. That's just what happens. So let's pull the extra clarifiers here. Okay, so yeah, straight. I'm going to pull a few cards and then we'll go into the reading. Yeah, it needs to be healed. Yeah, it needs to be done because you really need... so you're considering it, yes. You're not making a rash decision, but it needs to be done, and it needs to be done kindly. And you're thinking of how to do this in a kind way, in a delicate way, in a way to, not hurt that business or hurt that person, because maybe you know that person in a personal way and you don't want to offend them or alienate them, but they're not doing what needs to be done. So they have to go, because you need to heal the situation. You need to clarify the situation, and you need to do so with kindness, with emotion, with love, yes, but you also know that you need to find somebody who has passion for your business again. And this is a situation, that's why the Ace of Cups is, for me, often a healing card, because it has that element of, a new emotion, a fresh offer, yes, but there is something, and this is that old situation will need to be sort of healed. Maybe healed is an abstract word here with regards to your business, but it needs to be cleaned and cleared up. And then, you can get foundation again. You can work on your business again in a good way, in a happy way, because that collaboration was draining you, was taking away joy, and you want joy back. That is really ultimately also, not only do you want to, not to lose money or make money, but you also want a little bit of joy and energy back in your business. And this collaboration is really sort of, it feels like, the word toxic comes up. And I haven't seen it yet here, but I think the Tower is a bit of an indication, and let's see what else comes out. Queen of Cups, the Wands, Eight of Wands. Yeah. So when I said there's an emotion element, yes, there is an emotional element. So the Queen of Cups tells me, okay, get rid of that, too much, what is the right word here? Don't get into drama. Don't make a drama out of this. Don't make a drama for yourself and don't also think it's going to be dramatic to end this collaboration, because you need to do it. You need to move away, the Eight of Wands, and you can move away if you don't go into drama. So don't make anything dramatic. If you explain, if you cut the ties, explain it's nothing personal. Do it, with an... Okay, the Queen of Cups is on top of her emotions, so be on top of your emotions, don't make drama. That's what I say. That's what comes to mind with this Queen here. Don't make drama of it. And if you don't make drama, you can do this quickly, swiftly, and cut the ties quickly and swiftly. Now, there may be a little bit of... I think this card, to be honest, needs to be like that. I feel this card is a relief. I think you will feel relieved, and then actually, if you do this kindly, gently, without the drama. This person as well, that person you're letting go, or that company you're letting go of, they will probably move on as well, and they will understand you. So there is no need for drama. Maybe that drama that you think will happen is all in your head. And it's not necessary to have that. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you will need to sort it out. You will have to, yeah, again, the Two of Cups. I'm going to just draw the cards. Okay, so when I said you need to do this in a kind way, in a gentle way, but it will be good for your business. And I feel that there's also an element for it to be good for their business, because they can learn from this happening, and they can then take their takeaways from that and then move on to something new. But I feel that for you, you have to, these two cards together, the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, you're coming to some sort of an agreement about the money, because maybe there's money still that need to be paid by you, or there is, maybe you find that they were charging too much, and then you come to a fair amount that is still outstanding because you didn't agree with a certain invoice maybe, and you're coming to an agreement, but you're coming also to an agreement to close the relationship. Now, why I say close the relationship? Because of the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands tells me that, okay, you've done that. You have passed all these elements. You have dealt with all these elements that you needed to deal with. And sometimes it wasn't easy because, after all, it's the Nine of Wands. But I think you'll come to a sensible, fair, and just arrangement that will not leave any bad feelings between the two of you, or, the two companies. That's what it feels like. So I would really see how you can do this, or how you can separate from this company or this person you're collaborating with in a kind way. Because it doesn't need to be filled with drama. It doesn't need to be something that you have to be deceitful about and go after their backs. Because the King of Wands tells me that when you do this, everything comes back. So please do this in the open. Don't do this behind their back. This is just a warning, yeah? This is like an advice card. Don't go do something behind their back, like make a new agreement with somebody else, because you're going to need to substitute this person, yeah? This is that Seven of Cups. But you can't do that without first speaking to the people, or the person or the company involved. You have to be out in the open. You can't do it by, do it behind their back. That is one of the things that I really would be careful about. Now, on this Wheel of Fortune, we get the Nine of Cups, which is and the Sun. Okay, I'm just not going to pull more cards because I think this is enough. I feel that, it's going to bring really a good change for your business. Your business is going to be seen again and be in the spotlight. So it could be somebody with a website thing or something like that, or an online presence. And I feel that the person or the company you're going to substitute this other person or company with can deal with everything and can bring changes in your company the way you want them, so that you are being seen, that you are being noticed in the big online world where everything is so overwhelming, isn't it? Where there's so many offers, and then you don't stand out, and you need to stand out. And these people that you're going to make a new contract with, they can do that. They can make you stand out. The Sun. And that, of course, when you stand out, you stand to gain more money, and you stand to earn a little bit more money, yeah? Okay, Star. Yeah, this collaboration opens up completely new ways of seeing things with the Star, new possibilities, new opportunities. So they probably also have a very good vision. And yeah, together with that, I'm just leaving it like that as well. Star and the Fool card, they're opening up new possibilities. They're opening a completely new way of doing business for you, Well, it will feel for you like it's a new way. Your business is not really going to change, not or what you do, but how you do it, how you present yourself. That is going to be new, and that is going to be good. So let's see what else. This is funny that on that Four of Pentacles, where I said you need to make some wise investments, yes, because that needs to be done, and you need to be wise with your money because you need to pay your bills. And these people what you're working with now are not really making that happen or helping you. I mean, after all, in the end, you have to make that happen. But if you contract somebody to do your accounts, or if you contract a lawyer to make sure your contracts are good, are safe, if you contract somebody to take care of your online presence, you would expect them to do that so that you are safe. And that's why I feel this Five of Pentacles. I don't think these people are doing that, the ones that you're working with now. And that's why you're considering to get really, to end that professional relationship. And you really need to end it. Because otherwise it's going, you're going to lose money. Let's see what else. Yeah. And again, the Temperance card for me tells me you will find the right person. It will take a while before you find the right person to substitute this other person. So, but again, in a way that's good because then you don't have to first, make a new contract and then break the old one. No, you have broken the old one and then you move on. So you have a few people to consider here, and it's very important that you align your values, your visions, your values. Queen of Wands, that is good because that is that relationship that will grow, and that when you find them, the right company, the right people, to do what you have now, to substitute or to replace the other ones. They have the same vision, and they can help you make your business grow with this Queen of Wands. So they're the right choice, they're the right fit. It's very important that it is the right fit. And this tells me that yes, they will work hard for you. They will do the right things for you. They will take care of of the things that they need to take care of in the right way, according to your values, to your visions. But they also help you with those visions, and they have their own good insights. So they have good business feeling. This is a weird card here to have. But I love that Emperor here. I'm going to stop with the Emperor. The word stop came into my head. So, the right fit. Yeah, they have the right resources. They have the right talents as well. He or she or the company. This is a very weird card. I'm going to start with this Emperor card. You will feel on top of your business again. They will make you feel on top of your business again. Now, what this here, because there's another 7, so this is the behind, don't go behind the other people's back. So it could be that the other companies sometimes, and I feel this is why you can't go behind their back. If you go behind their back, they will fight back, that company. They may go to a lawyer or, do something, but you want to avoid that. So if you do everything right here, this is not going to happen. So I'm going to put it like that. So they're going to be out of the way. And because you're doing it in a decent way and in the right way. You're not going to behind somebody's back. And that brings, good results. And it makes you feel, okay, I've done this. I am back in charge of my business. My business is working again like I want it, according to my vision. And that is with the help of those other people who have the right tools, the right resources, maybe the right contacts, but also have your value system. That 8 of Pentacles here. So it's very important that you really listen to your gut here as well. And to see, when you ask the questions or when you look for a new business, see that there is an alignment between the way you see things and your value system, and the way they see things and their value system. It has to click. You have to have the right click. Yeah, because here, because of that tower, you don't have the right click with the people you're currently working with. Okay, let's go for the oracle messages. Okay, this is from the Mystical Shaman Oracle cards. I haven't worked with them a lot. They're quite new. And so I thought I'll try these for this, and then we'll see what happens. So please bear with me, because I really need a booklet for that. So it's a circle. So what I see here is like the Wheel of Fortune, yeah? A circle, hands coming together, reaching out. This is what comes to me when I look at that card. You know, when I read, I look at the images first, because then they speak to me. And this is sort of what comes out. Now, I don't know what the card is about, because, as I said, this is a very recent deck. And, okay, this is interesting. Making a choice. Yeah, it is about making a choice, isn't it? Making a choice. You need to make a choice. Two. Yeah. Something needs to go. Something needs to be replaced. Yes. I'm going to first read the circle. 8. And then you'll see the hands, because I'll be pulling the card in. So, let's see. The essence of the card is unification, interconnectedness. A sense of continuum is what this card implies. Yeah, because there's a circle, yeah? The circle reminds us we are all one, dancers in a unified, continuous, inclusive circle. This card reminds us of the cycles of life and the evolving self, ever-changing and always connected. Human, spirit, nature, the cosmos, all intrinsically connected. The invitation of this card. When this card appears, it reminds you that you are connected to everything and everyone, including to spirit. Spirit's essence beats in your heart and inspires you to co-create your world, knowing that you count, that you have purpose in this world. Imagine even a smile to a stranger that can change the course of life. When the circle invites you to dance in the sacred steps of life, know that your work, your love, your service brings greater value than you can know. Stay the course, keep dancing, and all will be well. So I'm going to read the medicine message as well. When the circle comes as your medicine, you're meant to come to an understanding of the importance of decay and letting go, the importance of dying to an old form, the tower, and being reborn anew. You are faced with the challenge of loss or disappointment. Remember this. I'll say it again. If you are faced with the challenge of loss or disappointment, remember this. In the circle of life, nothing is ever wasted. Love will seek itself again. Prosperity will come from a new idea or opportunity, and spirit always waits for you to find your place in the dance again. So that is, you have to consider that, and it's just something that needs to happen. I feel that is this card. It's a circle. You are changing, your business is changing, your value system, and this collaboration no longer fits and no longer works, and then it needs to go. And that is that circle. It's always turning, isn't it? It's like the Wheel of Fortune. Now, this card is making a choice. Now, I think that is quite obvious, but I'm going to get the little booklet just quickly. You're required to come to a decision now. Yeah, this tower needs to be activated. If you don't know how, really, you need to decide, but you don't need to rush it. You don't need to decide this very minute. Please have a good think about it. But I feel that Hermit here, where is it here? Just let me put this down. This Hermit and this Strength card, I think that you have been thinking about this for a while already. So probably you're further along than just starting to think about this tower. I think that is already present because it's the Uke energy and the first card here. So you're faced with a dilemma or a fork in the road and must make a conscious choice regarding the right next action. Whatever that choice is, you must take responsibility for it. Yet you needn't be afraid. Yeah, responsibility, the Empress, responsibility. Also, the Hermit is a responsible card. Yet you needn't be afraid. That's also that Empress. You may not have all the answers right now, because the way ahead can't be known until you've embarked and traveled a few steps. So trust your intuition, ask for a sign from Spirit, and you will be led to the right path. If you remain conscious and aware, your choice will be the right one at this time. Life is always about learning. Success lies in choosing consciously, guided by intuition and spirit. So you'll be guided to make that choice. That is also that Empress for me, because the Empress also has the element of intuition, yeah? And it has that element of the gentleness, the kindness. You'll be led to make the right decision and to execute this decision in the right way. So that is good, Leo. So don't be afraid of the Tower. It is a little bit wonky in the beginning, but if you really stay connected to what you truly value and to love, to this card, you can't go wrong, and you will not go wrong, and you will make the right decision in the right way with the kindness and gentleness and a respect. I would say respect here is where we remember that as well. Yeah. Okay, Leo, those Leos who are entrepreneurs, thank you for being here. I hope this helps you. Now, for the Leos who are not entrepreneurs, I will be doing a reading quickly after I finished all the signs here. I still have, I think, 4 readings to go, and then I'll be launching into the career readings for people who are in a job working for somebody else. Just so you know, in that series, I will be also opening up the ability to win a tarot reading. So please check that out. And also the person who has won the reading from December, my competition from December, they haven't come forward yet. So please have a look at the video. If it's you, then contact me, please. Everything is in the video and in the description box on that video for you to know. So, thank you for being here, Leo, and speak soon. Subscribe as well, like, comment, share, and if you want daily guidance, don't forget to go to my other social media, because there you have a daily tarot card. Also here on YouTube, because I've started redoing the YouTube shorts. So, that's it. Thank you. Bye, Leo.